Hi everyone, it's Vicki. Welcome to my channel, and today I have some empties. Let's just get right into it so I can keep it a shorter video. All right, let's start with, sorry, I've been outside in the pollen playing Pokemon Go. Let's just start with the health and beauty items because I only have 3 of those. So first, now this is an older item. Whoa, I got a dog in here. And it was Body Shop, and it is a shea butter. What else does it say about it? It says the Body Shop Shea Nourishing Body Butter something. Yeah, I don't, it doesn't really say. 48-hour ultra rich moisture for very dry skin is all it really says. Doesn't have mention any particular scent or anything. But it did smell very good. There's a little bit in there, but it's pretty old, so I'm not gonna. It's the thing about Florida, things can go rancid. It doesn't smell rancid though. But anyway, it smelled very good and it worked pretty nice. A little bit, maybe a little heavy for my taste. I'm more of a lotion than a butter kind of person. But if you're a butter person, I thought it smelled nice, and the scent goes with you. So anyway, so yeah, that was a nice item. Throwing it in the bag, making all the noise I can. Gee, I don't know if I couldn't remember if I'd done the Buxom lip plumper kind of before. I think I mentioned it before because I don't really buy it necessarily as a lip plumper because I think my lips are fine size. I'm not into getting them any bigger necessarily, but I really like it as a lip gloss. And then because it is a plumper, it has, I don't know, probably a peppermint oil or something in it. Doesn't really smell like that. It just makes them feel like you got peppermint oil on them, and I guess that maybe that's what's supposed to plump them. I don't know, but anyway, I did like the feel of that, even if I wasn't trying to plump them. But yeah, and then the color, everything about it, I like it. I think the color is called Trixie. Trixie. It always has those names like Trixie, Roxanne, kind of those. Yeah, I don't know if they're 40s names, movie names, but I really like this, and I buy it a lot. So I may have actually done an empty on it before. I now have a new one of those similar by I think Iconic or something, but I really like the Buxom the best. All right, so next is, it's not completely empty in here, but it's to where it doesn't pump out anymore very well, and I have so many serums. It's Ren Clean Skincare Ever Calm Redness Relief Serum. I don't really have redness so much, but is that gonna come in? There we go. I've had this a while. I like this serum. I do. It's more of a lotiony like and not an oil, and maybe that's what I like about it. But yeah, I did like it. And if I didn't have so many of them, I might have repurchased that. Go again. All right, so that's all I have there. So now let's switch to some non-food, or at least non-human food. All right, in my bark box we got these Go Nutties, and while the dogs like them, for my dogs, that's a half of one. I can't show you the effect I'm getting. For my dogs, it's a little too big, and so they really, you know, they can't do it whole. So then I break them in half like this one. And one of the Chihuahua Bella still has a little trouble with it because it's not as soft. It says soft baked dog treats, but once they're open, for sure, they're not as soft. So I'm going to try giving one to Minnie. Min, come here. She's sound asleep and her hearing is not so hot. She's all wrapped up. She doesn't even hear me hollering at her. All right, so we're going to pass on that. But what I was going to say is one dog is a thumbs down, one dog is a thumbs up. All right, so next I got from Aldi these Easy Home Silicone Scrub Gloves. This is what they look like. And you're supposed to be able to use them instead of like a sponge when you're, you know, doing dishes or even just rinsing dishes before they go in the dishwasher. I bought them because I still have in my mind, I'm still kind of shopping around for ASMR stuff. I got them for that. And there's 2 of them. And when you put the 2 of them on, yeah. I'm determined on the ASMR because I use ASMR when I have trouble falling asleep, which is about half the time. And it works for me to listen to some of them. And so, not all of them. I don't like all of them. All right. So next, since that was from Aldi, I'm going to do a couple of Aldi items I'm just really excited about. And they are the Black Label seafood items. The first one is the Black Tiger Shrimp. I just got these this week, and we had them last night, and they were delicious. Big, fat, nice shrimp. I think there was about 15 of them in here. I think how many was in here? I tried to remember to count, and I think it was 15. It was kind of after the fact that I remembered to count. So I was like, how many did we already eat? And how many are left? So, but anyway, yeah, I was really, really impressed with these. All I did was I took the shells off and I marinated them in some garlic oil that I have. I keep some garlic in some olive oil, and then some lemon and a little, I think I might have put some garlic salt in there too, and some garlic pepper. Yeah, garlic salt and garlic pepper I put in there a little bit too. And then I have a cast iron pan that has the grates on it, and I put them on there. But it didn't really do like the grill mark kind of thing. I thought it might cook them fast, and on the grill mark, I should have had the heat up a little higher for that. Plus, when I poured them in, I let that liquid get in there too, so I think that kind of impacted that. But whatever, they were still delicious, cooked perfectly. They were great. Just, turn them pink and catch them just before they start to curl. And then the other item I had, and these were a little more expensive. Both of these were a little more expensive. Their Black Label thing is a little more expensive, but worth it. Yeah, these shrimp were as good a quality as any I've gotten in a nice restaurant. All right, so specialty selected wild-caught cold water lobster tails. And they had 2 4-ounce tails. Now, that's hard for me to believe because there was a huge difference in the size of these 2 tails. But you know what? They were delicious. And for cooking them, same thing. I put that garlic oil on them, and I broke the one side and, cut it up and then put them in that same pan. Just because I had it out. I used it, I think, to cook green beans or something. I love that pan. But anyway, yeah, and they didn't quite get done enough. My husband was okay with his, but I put mine in the microwave for like 30 seconds just to finish it off a little bit. But these were really good. I mean, I have had lobster in nice restaurants that is okay. But these were good. Yeah, really liked them. Probably not the same as, when I was in Maine and I had a fresh lobster roll. Not like that quality, but certainly is definitely anytime you go to a steakhouse where there's a little lobster on the side, they're at least that quality. I've come to realize that Aldi, what do you call it? Black Label, I guess is the only thing I know to call it. Specialty selected, that's what it's called. Okay, I see it now. Anything in those is good. Oh, these don't smell so hot. That my package has been open like a week. All right, I got one last Aldi. I think 2. All right, so next are the Bremer's corn dogs. These are the corn dogs, batter wrapped chicken franks on a stick, honey flavored, crunchy batter. It's not really crunchy. Of course, now I cooked this time mostly in the microwave. In the air fryer, maybe a little bit better, but I like the other brand better, I think. Now, I couldn't decide. At first, I thought it was these that I liked, but I think it's actually the County Fair or Fairground or something like that. Aldi does have normally 2 brands. I'm a corn dog nut. What can I say? I like mustard. Okay. This next one, I believe, is from Aldi. I guess it could be from Publix, but I think it's from Aldi. And it's the K-Cups for hot chocolate that I got around Christmas. And these were good. The very first one I had, I thought, because I'm not really a big hot chocolate drinker. And, but then, and normally, like in the packages, I'll mix it with hot milk instead of water. And so I was kind of like, But you know what? By the time I had the second one, I was kind of hooked. And I really enjoyed them. But I'm going to just limit this to Christmas time. There were 12 of them. So one time of the year, I'm going to limit it to. Oh, this is Aldi too. I forgot. So that should be the last of this. Should be the last of the Aldi. All right. So this is just hamburger patties. But it is the Black Angus beef from Aldi Unseasoned Cowman's Ranch is the brand, and it's Black Angus beef. And these were good. I get sometimes in their fresh case some already made up instead of, buying just the I buy hamburger meat ground up too, but sometimes I just already buy it already formed for convenience, I guess. But these are like better than what was in the case, even though these had been frozen. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, we really like them. And I think my husband did notice a difference on them. He didn't say, oh, this is like different beef, but he was like, you did a really good job, cooking these tonight. They came out just so perfect, so moist, so whatever. And it's like, well, it was different. All right, so next I'm going to move to, wait a minute. I actually may have another. You know what? I think this is from Aldi too. I'm not sure. Other people have had it. All right, so I've been hearing all this jibber jabber about Irish butter. So I did try Irish butter. So far, I don't really notice a huge difference. I did make something where mac and cheese, just the cheap kind of mac and cheese, where the butter might make a difference. And I actually didn't like that mac and cheese that day, and so I don't know if it was a different kind of mac and cheese or if it was the butter or something. But anyway, I haven't really noticed a difference in this. I do like that it comes in a little thing the size that fits in my butter keeper. That I like about it. But yeah, so I might buy it again. It says made with milk from grass-fed cows, pure Irish butter. Yeah, by Countryside Creamer. It says certified that it's from Ireland. So I won't give up on it yet. But I didn't even seem to either. I didn't notice a difference, or I liked it less. I don't know. All right, hate to say that. Irish descent husband. All right, so the next item is from Dollar Tree, and I know I have done this before. The fudge mint cookies. I feel terrible pulling them out this time of year because they do compete with the Thin Mints from the Girl Scouts. Yes, they do. They are a very, very close dupe to the Girl Scouts, and they're $1.25. I hate to even say that, having been being an ex-Girl Scout. I was in Girl Everything, Rainbow Girls, Girl Scouts. But they're really good, and keep them in the freezer. They're even better. All right, so next item I'm sure is from Publix, and this is when I was every once in a while I go on a day or two where I'm just eating mostly more liquidy kind of stuff, and so I wanted fudgesicles. And these are the no sugar added. The only reason that these are the original fudge pops, it says by Fudgesicle. The only reason I'm really including these, because these are just everybody's had these kind of thing, is because it says no sugar added. And I was like, what? What does that really mean? Frozen dairy dessert pops, not allow calorie food for 3 pops or something. I don't know what that means. But then I have done a little research and find that no sugar added just means they can use a sugar substitute. Because I couldn't figure out how can it be sweet, but it's the right amount of sweetness to me. It doesn't taste like aspartame or anything like that to me, but I don't know how they did it. Made with non-fat milk. But there is a recipe on the back of here that's kind of interesting. It's the frozen Fudgesicle hot chocolate, and you need a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 sugar-free hot chocolate packet, 1 no sugar added Fudgesicle, and then unsweetened whipped cream optional. So you're basically just adding one of theirs to a hot chocolate mix. So it wasn't that exciting of a recipe, but it was interesting. All right, so next 3 items are from Costco. First, I've done this one before, but I have to do it again because they're back to having the Panera soup. First they had Panera, Then they had their own version, and now they're back to having the Panera again. And you know what? I compared those three before, and then I had this time, and I had some big chunks of broccoli and stuff. I definitely prefer the Panera brand. And in the bigger tub rather than the little one. The little one, well, first off, it's just too expensive, like I get it from Publix. It's just really too expensive for that amount that it is. But when you get the bigger one is when you get the big chunks of broccoli, which I like. But they have it again. All right, so then we got a keto-friendly Magic Spoon high-protein cereal, very colorful, probably because it's like what, Fruit Loops. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be kind of a Fruit Loop dupe. The taste, it has an interesting taste, kind of tastes like Fruit Loops, but it also doesn't exactly taste like them. It's got a little bit of a, you know, high protein things like this usually just don't sit with my palate that well. So it didn't completely, and it almost has a, for lack of a better word, a greasy feel. I don't know. So I have eaten some of them. I'm not crazy for them, but I will eat them. Would I buy them again? I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. They are definitely very flavorful and different because so often with high protein stuff, it's really high grain and stuff. But these aren't like that at all. These feel and look like Fruit Loops a lot. So, all right, so last item, speaking of high grain, is a Fruit and Nut Crunch apple, cranberry, oat, and almond, 1 gram of added sugar, seasoned with fruit and gluten-free. Foods. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a cereal. And it does have these big pieces of dried apples and the raisins. Has everything on there. I mean, I thought, yeah, that's just the picture. But no, it really does look like that. Very tasty. I even could snack on it. But it does have a side effect, which, I don't know. It's kind of a TMI side effect. But let's just say it messes with my digestive system a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to go into great detail, but yeah, you could, well, oh, here's the ingredients right here on the side. Let's just say the first time you try it, the first day, if you have it for breakfast, make it a day you're going to be home. Just in case you get any of the side effects I did. All right, cranberries, apples, almonds, pumpkin seeds, gluten-free cereal flakes, sunflower seeds, and gluten-free oats. Now, I also can't eat tofu. Tofu kind of gets to my digestive system too, so in all fairness, maybe it's just me. Those are my items. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you will give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one.